This way! They've got us pinned against the rocks.
So the game crashed. Always lovely as usual. Do we have to take this way? Die!
You don't stand a chance! I can't believe we did it. But cost.
Here. This is war.
We killed them. How? All I remember was swinging until my arms hurt, then swinging more. If you hadn't killed those scouts, I might have died thinking of them.
I'm glad it's over.
I may not be a champion of the gods, but it'll take more than a few wounds to fell me. Let's return to Lalaia.
Yes, let's. Can I call you pirate? Because, you know, the eye patch. The eye patch that acts like a helmet. Kinda like my tiara.
Perry? Perry!
Over there.
Perry!
Thea, I'm here. It's okay.
It's over. We beat them back. All that's left to do is burn the bodies.
You protected my sister and my village, and for that, I'm eternally grateful.
We protected each other.
I don't know how we can ever repay you.
I can think of a few ways I can repay you.
Really? You're having this discussion here, in front of your sister and the whole town?
Later, then.
Gratitude, Mistios. Here is the drachmi as promised. You will always be welcome in Lalaia.
My grandfather died not too far from here. I'm glad he defended this place from the Persians.
Kassandra, if you could come see me before you leave, I'll be by the waterfall.
And now the work of rebuilding begins.
I'll go meet you. By the waterfall. What waterfall? There are too many waterfalls. Oh, there. I think. Meet me by the waterfalls, she says. In the city of a million waterfalls.
It's good to see all this beauty at peace once again.
And for years to come, thanks to you.
I can't promise you peace.
But you did give us the tools to preserve it.
So, what kind of reward did you have in mind?
My first thoughts were of getting you out of those clothes.
If that's the first thought, I can't wait to see how the second and third thoughts go.
Oh, there won't be much thinking. But there will be seconds and thirds.
I'm okay with that.
What will you do now?
With everything taken care of, I'm free to do what I want. A list that includes spending more time with you.
Come with me then. I could always use someone who can think and use a sword.
You only want me around for my brains and my brawn.
Would you prefer I said I wanted you to keep my bed warm?
I've lived here my whole life. To leave it, well, that would be an adventure.
Ooh, new lieutenant. Is she any good though? Where is she? Rower stamina. Cannot say she's very impressive. Well, let's see. No, not quests. We seem to be pretty done over here. Apparently I did a mission over here. That's annoying. That is mighty annoying. What do we have over here? We have a pole marsh. Maybe I should go there. Get another one of those seals. And I could take a horse on the way to that mission.
Giddy up. Let's go.
Because apparently all I have to do is search a chest. Chest of goodies. I gotta say that the horse animations have improved a bit since some of the oldest games, which had pretty bad animations. Okay, where is this? Oh, still some bit to go. Whee! Over there. Oh, I need to get up again. I need to get up again. I need to get up again. I need to get up. There we go. Sorry, not interested. Goodbye. Ooh! Okay, that's the mission now.
Let's go.
That is great. I can ride away from here. I'll probably ride this horse off a cliff and die. Maybe not. Why are you riding? This is a road, you should ride faster here. What was that? That was the worst wolf owl I ever heard. Sorry, not interested in you, bear. I'm here to eradicate. I have to kill an elder? Who am I kidding? That doesn't bother me. Maybe I should get rid of the bodies. What do we have here? This Paul Marsh isn't seeing anything. Will you see if I light this on fire? Nope. Technically this whole fort should get on fire. Oh, didn't notice that. Aren't you some great guards? What the hell is happening? Someone put themselves on fire. Really? You put yourself on fire and now you're looking for someone. Really? The highly intelligent guard.
sign of a struggle? Hey? Is someone there?
This place has a lot of resources.
You and me should get some more training. Someone told me the commander isn't happy after our last battle.
Didn't hear anything.
If we don't make him happy soon, who knows what punishment will be. It's your
Can I get up on his side? Come on.
Are you? What the?
It's about to be day. The nation leader just leave without his guards.
Get back!
Come on.
coming, friend.
How about you get up here? Then later I'll go... Oh, that's so far away. fine.
I'll think of you when I spend a drachmi from your bounty.
Are you fragile?
I'm going to find you and collect. Nothing personal, but the hell of you is worth a lot. You're tired at some point.
I hate that animal. Another one.
I'm still coming to collect.
Oh, that lion is annoying.
No, no, fire out!
There's someone lying there.
Did the lion just die? That would be great.
Help me! I'm sorry!
Ah, no! Put it out! Out! Ah, no! It's caught! Ah! We need this out! Now!
He's here somewhere.
How about you go fight?
What a
Yes.
coward! Ali!
Price on my head means I can hide. Otherwise I would be dead already.
Don't blame me! I did it!
No, 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 no.
You always had my back.
Here for your bounty.
Here she...
Someone get it away from my face.
No, 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 no.
I'll find you, Mistios. Let's make this quick.
No, 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 no.
You can't hide. You're worth too much.
But I am hiding.
Shit! Out! Out!
I wonder if this works. I doubt it, but... Oh, it actually did.
I'll rush their position.
I'm sure it came from over there.
There's
I
no.
can shoot through this?
I'll
for real?
still find you and kill you.
Wow.
Watch out for the archer. I've got the archer. I'll get you, coward. Nothing. He's here somewhere.
Save yourselves!
Did I?
The archer's over here!
Come on. You know you can't just run from the price on your head.
Get back here! Your death pays for my next meal!
They vanished.
I can shoot through it?
Get under cover.
I'll keep my head down and rush the bastard! They disappeared.
The archer's here.
You can't hide! You're worth too much!
I won't let you take another shot. Take cover.
The archer's over here! There's
I'll
nothing
still
here!
find you and kill you.
Get back here! Your death pays for my next meal!
What? I'll get you, coward. Guess I imagined it. I'm going
Guess
to
you
find
did.
you and collect.
Are you though?
I'll miss your bravery.
For I want my reward. Come on.
I'm losing ground. Somebody stop them.
Oh.
Your fighting is an insult to the gods.
Your insult is a fighting to the gods.
You can't fight with them.
This is such an exploit. Oh. Come on.
That should slow down the Spartan conquest.
Wait. Oh. Yeah, sure. Got me another seal. I get to fight another battle. Dum da da dum da da dum dum da. Sorry, but I'm going to your opponents so that I can fight you. Isn't this the big Artemis village? I think it is. Come on, faster. I'm here to fight for you.
Ah, the mighty warrior with a broken spear. Maybe you'd like to join us in decimating those filthy Spartans' front lines.
Yes.
I'll fight with you.
Ha! A true warrior. Let's bring those filthy Spartans to their knees.
Let's.
For Athens! For glory!
I need some help here.
Oh, you think you're so cool just because your spear isn't broken? Come here. You're using poison. Come on. Oh. Oh. Come on. Stop. Whoa! Whoa! No! Come on, explode! Ooh, that was close. Come on, move! Where do we have the next one? Over there. I don't care about you. Victory! Ooh. That's nice. Philaus of the Overseas. What the hell? You don't look so tough.
Help me put it down! Help me! Put it down!
Whoa! That's a very nice stance you have there.
Someone help!
Thank you. Yeah. Heal up. There we go. I realized... Wait. Oh yeah. For some reason it tells me there's nothing there to search. Well, let's go to Sargon and see what he has to offer. There are many damage types. There's 3 damage types. Or do they like have crit damage as a damage type? I don't know. I don't know. Too easy? Too hard? What if you find the hardest difficulty too easy? What annoys me with games is the fact that difficulty doesn't really affect the AI much. It only affects like how much they can take. Very few games actually do.
Welcome back, Miss Dios. I'm always happy to see you.
I'd be happy to see you more if you agreed to accept Drachmi.
Sorry to disappoint, my friend, but I'm still only interested in orichalcum.
What do you do with that strange metal?
Its value is beyond compare. It's ancient and worth far more than mere drachmi. I'm just one of the few to realize this.
All right, keep your secrets. Show me what you have.
Apparently I already have that. Big horn bow. So it looks unique. 700 damage, adrenaline and headshot, but it doesn't really have anything of interest. So I'm just gonna see if I can get anything from this. Kopesh. Wow. Not much of interest there. So let's see. Down there we have some blue mission. That's new. So Mount Helicon. What the hell is this? Oh, Sanctuary of Muses. It doesn't actually have anything. I hate seeing icons that aren't ticked off, because I just want all of them to be ticked off. I wish if they didn't have anything, they should be ticked off as soon as you like travel there. It would make life so much easier for people like me, who spent hours upon hours and still haven't gotten even halfway through the story. I don't think I'm halfway, at least. Maybe I am. Quite honestly, I have no idea how far into the story I am. I bet there's somewhere I can see like a percentage or something, but I'm not bothering looking it up. Boethia or something. Makes me think of Boethia, who is a Daedric princess. Daedric god. What do we have over here? Oh no!
My, is that Kassandra Vahyad, the Eagle-Bearer, messenger of Zeus, she who launched 1,000 hearts?
Alcibiades. I'm known by many names, but that last one sounds to be of your own making.
My young friend Archimedes here could use your legendary talents to woo the object of his desire.
You would have my eternal gratitude.
What's the job?
Have you ever heard of Praxila?
The name sounds familiar. Who is she?
Who is she? A poet blessed by Apollo himself. She describes the gods as if they were her lovers. Her lyre is a legendary weapon, wielded in her hands. I want to meet her, but talking to a goddess such as she? Terrifying.
Oh, nonsense. Usually you give a woman some flowers, and she'll show you her flower. However, this is Praxila. She is not easily impressed.
Of course. No ordinary flower will do. They need to be worthy of a goddess.
I come to this coast every year for the poetry festival. Of all the beautiful blossoms, none match the scent and radiance of the coral rose. Fetch some, and all doors and legs shall open for you.
I'll return with your flowers. Where can I find the coral rose? It sounds rare.
You would be correct. However, like all good things in life, these take more work than most are willing to expend. They're atop a nearby mountain.
I've heard enough.
Please, if you are as skilled with sword and heart as Alcibiades says, you'll return to me with the coral rose. As a poet, it's best that I stay at camp while you do the hiking.
You'd be an easy snack for wolves or bears. I'll return with the roses.
I just came from there. This is just gonna be fast traveling. So ridiculous. Luckily these missions are right at the place I've completed. So I have unlocked everything and done everything and so on. Sorry for eating into the mic, but these cheese crunchers are just delicious. Whee! Doggy. Is it this?
These must be the coral roses.
Do I need more? What I do? So they're tiny red roses. Ain't that lovely? Can you see them, Ikaros? With your eagle eye. That is something else. You cannot. Another rose. Just grab them all. Oh, I see them everywhere. That should be more than enough. Grabbed some extra just to make safe. Make sure. My English is broken.
I found your coral roses.
You're back! That's perfect. The roses are perfect. Oh, look at the luster. The fragrance. Now you must deliver them to her.
You came all this way to meet her. You should be the one to do it.
Please, I'm much too nervous to speak to her. I've composed a poem to recite. Here, let me teach you.
I'd say it all wrong. I'm a Misthios, not a poet.
Then, would you at least deliver the flowers while I rehearse?
Fine. But the rest is up to you.
Okay. She's at her tent. It's right there. Go give them to her.
Praxilla, I have flowers for you from Orchimidis of... somewhere.
Did I not tell you to get the wine 5 minutes ago?
Kassandra Vaiad, may I introduce you to my dear friend Praxilla, Apollo's muse and mistress of the Golden Strings.
You're Praxilla?
Didn't expect an aged bard. Mercenary of Ayad?
It would be foolish of me to assume a master of the craft would be young.
Praxilla, this is Kassandra Vaiad, Eagle-bearer, messenger of Zeus, launcher of 1,000...
Kassandra Kaka, cares stone and light alike, leaves ladies and lads alight alive. Ailing women and awestruck men cling to her side.
A true genius.
Look at those shoulders. A soldier, a Spartan, a thorn in the side of tyrants. She who dares challenge Poseidon. Alcibiades, this one I'm keeping my eyes on.
The poems she writes about me are never so kind.
I have flowers for you. They're not from me. They're from Orchimidis. He's right over... Well, he was over there.
A coral rose? Huh. I'll have to get my servant to add these to the pile.
I also prefer actions to easy gestures.
Where is that servant girl? I swear her head must be rattling with rocks.
I wish she'd rattle my rocks.
Haikos is missing. That idiot must have taken it with her and run off.
Haikos.
Haikos is Praxilla's legendary lyre.
I set it down after tuning moments before you arrived. I can't go on stage without a Haikos.
I did see Orchimidis leaving in quite a hurry.
We need to get that lyre back. Please, without Praxilla getting everyone's juices flowing, this festival is just a bunch of young men measuring the size of their verse.
Archimedes and the missing servant both disappeared as the lyre was stolen. They could be working together.
Oh, and he seemed like such a nice boy.
Alcibiades invited a viper into my tent.
Is there somewhere they could have taken it?
It's a poetry festival. There is no better hub for shady trade.
I'll find the thief and return the lyre.
Liar, liar. Ha! I'm totally getting that reference.
I'm looking for a man named Archimedes.
I know an Archimedes. Otherwise, no.
He might have been holding a lyre?
There are as many men holding lyres here as there are blades of grass on a field. I hope you find your missing friend.
Can I talk to you?
I'm looking for a missing lyre.
Aren't we all?
Are we?
Are we? Where are the question marks? Is it you?
Praxila's lyre has gone missing. Have you seen it?
Praxila's lyre is missing? That's terrible news. First no Euripides and now this? Krepsis really has gone to the dogs.
What about you? Can't talk to you. I still cannot talk to you. Not you. What about you?
Do you know a man named Archimedes?
Archimedes? Archimedes? That's the kid who hangs out around the Vipers. Yeah, I know him. He's been coming to the festival for 3 or 4 years, maybe.
The Vipers? Who are they?
You know how it is. People feel small, so they band together to make the rest of us feel smaller. They took over the temple of Athena Itonia a while back. Now it's hard to take the road without being held at knife point.
Do you think that's where Archimedes would take a lyre?
Hope not. For his sake. The Vipers are dangerous. If he did have the lyre on him, they'd probably rough him up for it. He's one of those kids that'd be keeping around for fodder, if you get me.
Thank you for your help.
Hope you find the lyre. Watch out for the Vipers at the temple of Athena Itonia.
Μην ακούσω την Άικο, ουδένα του το σύψυχιο. Μη σάρενες εκφαίνεται, έχει πολλά ενέργεια.
So they are where are they? Mount Helicon. The northwestern part. Is it that thing? So it is.
Let's go.
I would. So slow. Whatever. Your glory, not my glory.
If I find Archimedes and the servant, they should lead me to the lyre.
Someone, please, help!
You're that servant. The one who disappeared at the same time as the lyre.
I can explain. Archimedes talked me into it and said he'd use the drachmi to buy my freedom. When we escaped, He said he wanted to bring the lyre to the Vipers. I said no. The Vipers said yes.
So, the Vipers have Orchimidis and the lyre now. As for you, you can go back to Praxilla and apologize if you really want help.
Do I have to free him? He was a bit annoying, so I would prefer to kill him. That's the rough truth. What do we have here? Some dead guy has hugs.
That must be where they're keeping Orchimidis and the lyre.
It's now part of the body pile.
Today is your last day! Defeat me! I've seen you fight better than you!
Yeah, explains a lot.
Not good.
What do we have here? I guess I can release you first. Fine.
Oh, thank the gods I'm saved. These horrible thugs blackmailed me into stealing the lyre.
I doubt that.
They took it from me when I was captured. Malaka got what they deserve.
Did they force you to steal Praxila's lyre?
No, they gave me the confidence I was lacking. We would drink and complain about poetry at the festival, and I let slip that Praxila's my mother.
What? Praxila's your mother?
She is. She abandoned me and my father when I was a child. Something about following her destiny to be a wandering poet. My father, Achaikos, built the lyre for her as a wedding present. She loved it more than us. I wanted her to feel the way we did when she left.
Praxila was born with a calling for the arts. It was her right to follow it.
She should have thought of that before she decided to have a family. I wish my father had never made her that lyre.
Speaking of the lyre, I know you have it.
Malaka, I do, but it was damaged in the struggle. Wait, before you leave, I need some advice. Should I talk to Praxila? I don't know what to do.
Approach Praxila as yourself and talk to her. Maybe she missed you and didn't know how to come home.
I need time to think about everything. My father, my mother, my friends.
Yeah.
Please don't tell Praxila who I am.
Come on.
Let's take the creative road. Because it's filled with woods. Freaking that stupid horse. Or it was filled with 3 woods. Oh, here's a cave. Probably been there, I just don't remember it. It's probably the exit of some cave I've been to. You can do it!
Let's go.
No.
I was able to get the lyre, but not in one piece.
Thank you. Oh, Haikos, what mischief did you get yourself into?
Okay.
Oh, Kassandra, thwarter of thieves. I appreciate you bringing a Haikos back to me, but I need to ask another favor.
You need help fixing the lyre.
Perceptive, too. Look at it. Wood's gone soft, body splintered, it's toneless, tooless even.
What can be done to save it?
Cressis has been having this festival for years. The town is built around it. Of course, because instruments are as fragile as a poet's heart, there's a master lyre maker at Cressis port.
Not too far away.
And since it's been proven that nothing is safe on these hills, I'll need some muscle for protection.
I can help you get there safely.
The journey will be worth your while. Come now.
I'm right behind you.
I have many fond memories of this place. I've watched the port grow into a town, and the small gathering of friends grow into a massive festival. It's more home than home.
Your true love is a lyre and your home is a poetry festival? You never wanted to settle somewhere?
Oh, you sweet young child. My life isn't as simple as you make it out to be. I'm like Zephyros, needing to go where I please. I learned this the hard way.
So you care only for yourself?
If you only live your life for others, what's the point? You're nothing but a slave, a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived the life expected of me, traditional and domestic, I would have died inside. And like as not, thrown myself into the sea. I know what I need.
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes, Dionysus claimed our offerings to Apollo and granted us the gift of ecstasy.
I can see why it would attract people from far and wide.
Do not misunderstand. Heathen is one part of worship. Timiha, where are you?
Who is making all that fucking noise?
The smell of the sea is almost enough to cover your stench, Timija.
Praxilla, I've been gathering fruits to throw at you all week.
High praise coming from you. I need a favor. A Haikos was kidnapped by some idiot and needs a new neck.
This idiot?
Sadly, there have been many idiots on this journey.
I hired this muscle here to get a Haikos back. Now she's keeping me company.
All right, give him here. Poor fellow's been brutalized.
But
Very
you can fix
brutalized.
it, right?
Of course I can fix him. I am the best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens. Problem is, a Haikos is a special boy. I have materials, but nothing worthy of putting him together.
What materials do you need?
I have what I need for the neck, but the old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack running through the soundbox. That needs to be replaced.
What should I be looking for?
Some use bone for the yoke and neck, but nothing beats wood in my opinion. Strings are made from gut, and we could use a shell for the soundbox.
Those strings don't look like guts to me.
They are. Just soaked for a long time and pulled thin. I'm sure you'll enjoy killing some legendary beasts to help a Haikos sing.
I've seen some lyres with turtle shells for the body.
Not a lot of turtles on this coast, but a good sturdy conch should do the trick.
What's a yoke? And what wood do you need to replace it?
The yoke is the crossbar that all of the strings are attached to.
Sure is. It needs to bend, so a springy wood is best.
I think we all can agree on that.
I will return with the materials to repair a Haikos.
A Haikos. Gather wolf intestines. Ah. Where do I find wolves? I would. Shouldn't there be a wolf down nearby? I mean, I could try. Worst thing that could happen is that it's not wolves, but something else. Like bears. This doesn't feel like a bear place though. Bear place. Wait. Am I going blind? Where the hell is it? Yeah, I'm going blind. Oh, hello there. I think that will give me all three of them. Overpower kill.
Wolves are fierce animals. I'll gut them for Praxilla. Hope these are enough guts for fixing a Haikos.
Whoa! Still gonna kill you. Where do I gather shells? Ah. Down there. Whee! 16 metals. Shell! Shell!
This shell should be perfect for Praxila's lyre.
Gather silver birch. That a thing? Why did you emerge from the water? Hello, pigs. Bye, pigs. Oh. Calm your piglet brains. Causing chaos. Goodbye. Haha, the pigs cannot get me from here. Sorry, I stole your shark. Broke your boat. I mean, you're not allowed to take this, like, those boats to seas where you actually could make use of the sail. So it makes no sense in having... Die! Whatever. What's a silver birch? Are you a silver birch? This has to be a silver birch. It's a birch tree. You piece of shit. So I'm just picking up this. Are you for real? Get lost. Oh.
That should be enough wood for a new lyre.
Horse. Woo!
Watch where you're going.
Wow, that's a lot of leather. Wonder Woman! Zigzag, zigzag. Oops. Whatever you say. Mara para fecas calicos.
I have everything we need.
Excellent. Give it here.
Be careful with it.
He'll like me better when I'm done. You always were too rough with your fingering.
Well, that's the first complaint I've heard about it.
There he is, looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up, and go deafen the masses with your wailing.
Thanks for the help. Here's your drachmi. I need some time to put a high cost through spaces. I might need some help after though, so swing by my tent when you have a minute.
Sure, if I'm in the area.
What's the difference between a lyre and a lute? Because it sure looks like a lute to me. A mercenary.
So this is what passes for a mercenary these days?
Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Insulting me like this. That's the best you got? Yeah, don't insult me. You piece of shite.
The Mistias returns. Do you have time to accompany me and Achaikos to our triumphant performance?
After all this, I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. We team up once more.
So we're a team now. Can I still expect to get paid?
After my performance, drachmi will be in no short supply. Trust me.
You've
Trust
dedicated
me.
your life to your art. You must have a lot to show for it.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up. Luckily, some have survived to touch people.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice. But we should get going. So, cucumbers.
The sun gives us the fruit of the trees, like the fruit of the loins.
In your poem, you say you leave the sun. Why?
Not me. Adonis. He's being asked upon death about the most beautiful things he's left behind. To me, there is no greater beauty than that of the sun, and the moon, and stars.
Oh, why is he being asked this?
Adonis is beauty incarnate. What could be so beautiful that even he would be fain to leave?
Wood.
I see. Looks like we've made it.
Marvelous. Thank you.
It's Praxilla!
I heard she was coming this year.
Praxilla! Recite something for us!
I've been reciting this poem for years. Kassandra, would you do me the kindness of allowing me to hear it anew from your lips?
I couldn't.
Nonsense. You know everything you need to do it justice. How about something new this year?
The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun.
Praise be Apollo!
I can know the shining stars on the face of the moon.
Second are the shining stars in the face of the moon.
This is one of my favorites.
Then, ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
That's always been my favorite verse.
I'm happy my poem touched you so deeply, Kassandra. Have you thought about trading your spear for the lyre?
I will stick to swinging swords, thanks.
It wouldn't be a poetry festival without someone causing a disturbance.
Praxilla, get to safety. I can handle them.
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
Happens every year. Some cursed idiots drink too much wine and get themselves killed.
I didn't know poetry festivals were such lively events.
Indeed. I need to take a moment to recover. Let's go back to my tent.
I have to follow you now.
Ah, but we do have a happy ending.
Praxilla, it has taken me long years of soul-searching and many nights of tears to bring myself to this moment. I am Archimedes, your son.
When I heard the name of the man who stole my lyre, I suspected it might be you.
I've dreamt of hurting you as you hurt me and my father 1,000 times. But I only knew you as the mother who abandoned me and not as the artist that I just saw.
Just as Adonis lamented the beauty he left behind, I too left that which was most precious to me on the death of my old self.
You're not dead. Neither of you are. Take this opportunity and see what you can build together.
Thank you for all your help.
Woohoo! I'm such a nice fella. Level up. Abilities. Ring of Chaos. Someone's here for me.
I'm here for your bounty, man! Fuck! Help me! Fuck! I'm burning!
Hi, diaper boy. Well, I feel like we have been very productive. I feel maybe it's time for a break. So I guess there's just one more thing to do, and that is simply to roll the outro.